Gothic Angel here, and today we are going to take a look at a beautiful, beautiful deck. Tarot Mucha is what I like to say, or Mucha. And this deck is put out by Scarabeo, and I love these hard boxes that come out with some of the newer Scarabeo decks. It's so easy to lift off the top, take your deck out, and let's just put those two back in, and then use your deck with it just, you know, sitting off to the side. And I'm going to take a look first at the little book, and again, because it is Scarabeo, we're going to be looking at English only being a portion of the book. But I'm really surprised here. I'm sort of going into page 72, and this is still, you know, this has been all of English. So it goes into depth. It gives sample readings, spreads, talks about the seasons. It's really quite in depth. I'm actually really impressed with just how in-depth it goes here for a basic little white book. It's beautifully done, and the artwork is by Giulia Massaglia, and the colors by Barbara Nocenzo. And I'm sorry for my pronunciation. The English text is done by Linnea Weatherstone, and so that's it for the book. And let's take a look at the cards. I'll set that back inside. And the cards are absolutely gorgeous. When I first looked at them, I was unsure how bright this deck was going to be. It looked like a lot of the image showed, you know, and it could come out washed out, but it's absolutely vibrant. And when you look at the images, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not a big border person, but this looks like marble on the outside, and then it gives a beautiful border that matches the colors of the suits. So we start out, we have our Ace of Swords represented with a blue border, our Ace of Wands that is represented by the brown leaves border. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is in blue, basically blue. And then we have the Pentacles, represented by flowers, which is the earth sign as well. So those are our aces. And I'm going to run through our major arcana. And here's our Fool. And they're pretty straightforward, not difficult to, if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite system. Our Magician, our High Priestess, and they have the Roman numeral on the top and the bottom. They don't have the name, so if you're not familiar with what the numbers or the images represent, as the Hierophant here is, then that could be difficult for you. But they're fairly self-explanatory if you know your Rider-Waite. Oh, very nice. I like this with the Chariot, with the black and white Sphinx. And Hermit, I love this because Hermit is female in this card. And the energy of the card is very, very feminine, which I like as well. But it's got all the cards that are, you know, they are also represented by masculine images. That's, I think, one of the very first times that I have seen the Death card with an actual body rather than just like the Reaper or something like that. So that's very interesting. So as it is a gentle energy card, it doesn't pull its punches. And again, feminine energy. This is a female devil. And I'm actually happy to see that because I think that's interesting. And if you're going to represent it with feminine energy, then it's only fair that it goes both ways. Oh, the moon and sun, gorgeous. Love her. Very radiant. So it's not a washed out deck at all. It's really, really bright. I've got a lot of light on these, but I'm just going to take them up close so you get a chance to see. Even with this one, these cards are not washed out at all. These are just absolutely gorgeous. You see the differences between the border, and then you can see, let me try and show the edges if you can see them. You can see that they are almost marbled. I just love that. So gorgeous deck. I'm going to now run through all the Mucha Arcana, and they're not in any order, but I'm just going to do them very quickly so you get a chance to see that as the Three of Cups, you've got the ladies, the Two of Swords, you know, represented the same way, Three of Cups. So if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite system, this will be a really, really easy deck for you to go through. Six of Swords. No surprises in this at all. Ten of Cups. So they don't pull their punches. There's blood on the swords. It's not necessarily a children's deck, I wouldn't say, but it's not, you know, it's not gruesome at all. It's just well balanced, really well balanced. Beautiful night. Just see how vibrant the colors are. That is probably my biggest surprise with this deck. Is you know, a lot of the Art Nouveau, they were really gentle colors, and they weren't as, you know, really prominent. And these colors absolutely pop. They're absolutely gorgeous. The vibrancy in the colors, really important. I'm very visual, and this is really important. I'm really happy with this deck. Card quality, exceptional. They're nice, thick cards, but still very shuffleable and a nice size. And lots of different images too. They're not all the same types of images. Different backgrounds, different scenes. Lots of Eastern and Western flavor in the cards. Probably a little bit more of the European and Asian, which is really quite appropriate given that Art Nouveau was more European. So those are the cards, and again I'm going to show you the back, so we're going to take it nice up close so you get a really chance to see it right up close. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the colors. I love this deck. So Tarot Mucha, however you like to say it, with Los Scarabeo by Linnea Weatherstone. Beautiful deck. Gothic Angel saying bye for now.